I'm with Brian. You need to have this Ursa snowball early on.
It's not very scary. And the thing you do ensure by going these two bracers is multiple things. First of all, you have the regen, so if Invoker pokes back, you're still going to stay relatively healthy. And just this massive boost to your flat HP makes it way less appealing for Clockwork to come gank. You saw this is a level 2 Clockwork. If he's level 3, I still don't think they kill. Like, it's just cutting through 1200 HP with these two heroes is really, really difficult.
Yeah. Oh, Matu.
Oh.
I thought that was going to connect from Puppey, but not to be, and the right click will be enough. So after all this, First Blood, enough damage to actually, no. YapzOr is not fast enough to catch up.
Somehow got away from the Clockwork there, and that's kind of surprising. They must have had some bad luck with that vacuum. He must have got behind the tree line or something to not get caught in the battery. But
oh, look at these stacks on Matu. We see Yowie now here with the boat. Arrow's going to connect as well. Oh my, this is so bad for Secret. They're going to get the stacks and the kill. Yikes.
A natural way of being mobile, like fast traveling, or heroes that are strong in lane. You're seeing some of the weaknesses.
Mars Arena. Zai's in quite a bit of trouble. Into the arrow. Great setup. It's going to be more than enough damage to take out Zai. Now that tier 1 tower does fall. Actually, no, they defended it.
Because it's one of the few carries that Sven can't just fight head-to-head if they have similar net worth at this stage of the game. Like, Ursa's going to just destroy you. You're not winning the trade. Whether you have Warcry on or not, it's going to be too much. So definitely something to look
Nisha already expended the tornado. Yowie is here. He's going to get hook shot. AA Blast is coming. It'll connect on basically nothing there. The boat comes out. It's only going to connect on one in the meantime. This will be a big kill for Secret. They have strength in numbers, so they do take out Yowie. And it looks like it'll stop there, but Matu did pop that out. We'll see if they try to go for some more. Maybe there's some stacks in the jungle for him.
Yeah. Good call from Secret. We don't have bears in Denmark.
Oh, that's interesting. Tell me another interesting fact about Denmark. We're making a joke that in America we call it Danish, like pastries, just Danish, and you guys just...
We call them Vienna bread.
Yeah, you call them Vienna bread. That's very odd.
Nobody wants to take credit or responsibility.
Oh, hookshot actually connects with the cogs there.
Aegis down.
Yep, the ult from Puppey, that's the Aegis. They can still technically fight here. Yowie comes in, still no boat. AA Blast coming in. There's the ult from Matu. They're going to be able to take out the Mars very quickly, but it's going to be a trade for Zai. So off lane for off lane, and I believe both teams will just go back to Shadow. Nico with the Mars ult again. Looks like he doesn't really want to go for YapzOr. He's like, I guess. Sunstrike is there, but does a little bit of damage to Mars in the meantime. But here's the counter initiation. Mars ult finally comes out into the boat. AA Blast to follow, so they finally do get the lowest net worth hero in the game. It takes quite a bit of effort, though, as Ursa disarmed for the time being. There's the spear, and Puppey's going to die again. That's 2 back-to-back deaths. And here's the X into the Torrent. Looks like they'll find Zai as well. As Matu pops the ult, then just immediately gets disintegrated by the bear, who does not slap Cinderin. How dare you?
Right.
Yep, Sunstrike not quite enough. And I mean, Secret get literally nothing out of that. And
yeah.
This is not normal farm from Secret, that is for sure.
And they don't have good physical mitigation, right? Like these Kunkka cleaves, the Ursa are the rebuke. It's definitely.
We have a smoke from Secret, and well, the Mirana ult as well, but they're going to catch out the Mirana, so they start this fight out 5v4. And of course, Roche is up, and they have to go for this, I feel like. And there is a buyback available on a Mirana.
Yep. They're going to take a risk here. This could back.
Palos jumps in right onto Nisha, absolutely destroying him, but goes invis, doesn't have any vision for now, finally finds it. Nico with the Mars ult just to ensure that they take out that pesky Invoker. Mirana did buy back. They found the AA as well, so this is now technically a 4v4 as the arrow does connect on Matu. Expect a buyback here on the Invoker potentially as the Ghost Ship coming in. Connect into the Spear as well. They have more than enough damage. And with the dust, Matu finds his way to the grave, and now Execration can do whatever they want. Still buybacks available from Secret, but they're not going to expend them. So you want a lot more farm first, right? It feels like kind of a desperation mode, which obviously pretty understandable.
They need the big combo, right? They need Vacuum into Stormhammer, and they need, the moment that Stormhammer connects, they need a big amount of damage, so.
That Crystallis, oh, here's the Mars ult onto 2, no BKB for Mr. Matu. The Ice Blast will finish him off. YapzOr next on the list, and this is a huge stomp in Execration's favor. It's going to be a 1-0 start for them. Again, both teams have split every single series they played so far, and they both desperately need a 2-0 at some point. As Nisha, they have the vision, and they have the kill.
If Secret don't clean this up for the next game, this is going to be a 2-0. They look absolutely just lost.
Yeah, they look pretty lost here.
But But the thing is, I feel like it's very easy to look lost when you lose all 3 lanes and your tower and Roche this fast and your lineup works like this. So you gotta draft differently. Like for me, this really, it comes back to the draft that you're setting yourselves up to kind of have to massively outplay. Whereas Execration, if they perform their strategy well and do the lanes well, which I think they overperform it, not necessarily for them, but they won probably by more than I would have expected on average in these 3 lanes, especially bottom. Like the Ursa was 1,000 net worth ahead of Darkseer minute 6 or something. It was pretty crazy.
Extremely well on the Ursa. Has a Satanic now, as we're going to see. Oh, that I'm not sure if that was intended, but that worked out relatively well. Matu, here we go. This is the potential here inside a closed quarter area. Back into the wall. Yeah, the cogs are just screwing everything up. Nobody can figure out where the hell they're padding. Matu pops the BKB, pounding upon Yowie, but now he's stuck inside the arena into an arrow. That's technically a dieback. And I expect a GG here out any moment.
I've been there as clockwork, you know? You get this 3-man catch you really want to cog, and now your Sven can't get in it. Yeah, Matsu's
Execration is trying to keep this upset going. So what does the path to victory actually look like for Execration? How can they keep the upset alive?
Same thing as the first game, honestly. I think that...
Execration versus Team Secret, game 2 of 2. Suns fan here with Cinderin. Execration looked god tier in game number 1. What do you think of their draft? It looks like a very, very tanky draft at the very, and they have a lot of combos with Grimstroke.
Yeah, so they follow their. It's really obvious to me right now that that is the ideology this team works with. They work with combos, right? They have 3 Grimstroke Inkswell carriers. They have Soulbind with Doom, Finger of Death, Hex, and Earthspike, and double Goo.
And open wounds once the shard comes online.
Absolutely.
Let's not forget.
The difference here, the primary difference I see for them this time around compared to last game Execration, as I think the logos on the top are incorrect, so let's just make sure we talk about the right teams, right? So Execration are in the Dire right now, even though the logos do show Secret there. They have much more limited catch than last game, where they were playing with the Kunkka and Mars for the very easy picks. This time around, the only real catch they have is Lion with a dagger or Doom with a dagger, so they need to pay for their catch. And this time, they're also going to lose the first blood.
That's right.
To Nisha, because Execration will struggle to enter fights correctly until they have dagger on Doom and maybe Lion. But once those are on Lion, well, Lion dagger
is his 3rd death of the game. Looks like Puppey will take that for himself.
I think so. It's that she takes a creep with enchant and then she bullies, right? And while that is true, the transition of being able to find the kills just by virtue of that spell being as strong as it is when hero targeted just makes it all that much better.
Yeah, mid lane we have the first coil of the game, and a TP from Matu, and YapzOr transitioned over as well. So another big kill for Secret. Is this just the complete opposite of last game? Like, Secret have just woken up. They just needed a game to warm up or something. But Execration, like, I like their lineup. It's just, they seem a little stubborn to just continue down these. I mean, obviously the Bristleback's the first death, but the Doom specifically is, we see some junk.
But it really does feel like it is what you have to play for here.
Matu's going to pop his ult really early here. Nice coil as well onto the Bristleback, and this is going to be a pretty easy kill for Secret if they can just finish him off. Cookie's there as well. Doom is actually applied to Matu, but it looks like he's perfectly fine. He can just turn the tables onto Nico now, as the Jinku's going to come up very shortly. Not even needed. It's a double kill for Nisha, and Execration just falling apart at the seams here. 3 dead, and they do get Matu finally. Some silver lining there as BD, wow, the illusory orb just did like 75% of his HP. Making their way towards bottom lane. Execration, I mean, they have pretty much everything. Doom not quite up for another 12 seconds as Puppey's getting chased down by Yowie. See the Snapfire ult from afar, but not able to catch the Lion since he's so close, but gets the Grimstroke instead. I mean, Lion doesn't really need many resources to take out at this point. YapzOr getting chased. Looks like he'll be the sacrificial lamb. It's going to cost 3 of Execration, and now the coil comes out into the Monkey King ult. Probably not even needed, but I mean, that's a 4 for 1, not even remote.
It would be 3 draws for Secret, I believe.
Right.
So there's definitely more space for Secret.
Here's the timing you were talking about. Blink Dagger on Nico. There's the Inkswell combination. They find the the Magnus. That's going to be a nice easy kill for them with the Infest Bomb into the Tier 1 tower. I mean, this
On Grim in Pro Dota, you actually don't do that. Just because at the time in the game that happens, it's rare that you find fights where Soulbind has really high impact versus having that little bit of extra stroke of fate damage to push waves, or having more points in Inkswell for more reliable stuns when you play low cooldown lineups. But in this game, it just feels like a necessity.
Matu again with the Wukong's command, Boundless Strike to open it up on top of the Koi. They just have all the easy setup to take out a Bristleback, who just isn't that tanky yet. He has a Vanguard, and that's pretty much it. As Palos has to use Rage, and looks like that'll be enough to get away. Although Matu's continuing to chase. Finds Palos now. I believe Zai's coming in from underneath as well. And there's, oh, RP. Looks like the Phantom's Embrace is going to stop that for now, but they might not even need it. Palos continue to armlet toggle as they find the line on the backside. He's going to be found. RP, perfectly timed. And Zai and company continue to snowball this game.
Get him jumped and then find the Soulbind combo, or you have to sacrifice the Lion to get the fight started and he has buyback. Like, one of those two options are probably your best shot. But the play has failed, they've retreated, and Secret realized that they have just made a move that didn't succeed, so they're going to make their own.
Yep, they have the counter smoke coming as Yapsor.
Good play from
Smoke
Yowie
does
here.
Pop, and they're focusing on the Lion to start with. He's going to be a very, very fast kill. And I'm sure they're just looking for enough. Oh, balance right. There's a buyback onto the Lion. A lot of minus armor onto Yowie now as the Monkey King ult comes out. And that, again, he's so squishy.
This is no longer possible.
Yes, they've killed basically their whole team. They can rush whenever they want. And, well, BDZ is just going to stand here, resigned to his fate. Understandable. An ultra kill for Nisha. One. But yeah, pretty cool. I mean, like, if this, let's just assume as, well, we're going to see Lion get dropped here.
Doom.
All right, Doom onto Puck. He's pretty fast, and there's some puppy healing coming in from the side as well. BDZ did, in fact, use the finger, and the mech is going to keep him alive even longer. Skewer away. Nico.
Look at that healing.
Yeah, he's just not taking any damage, it feels like. And, I mean, this is kind of what happens when you're at this sort of a deficit. You just don't do damage. I mean, it's a level 1 Doom still.
Yeah. That was a nice showcase of the Locket mech against it, though.
Well, Snapfire ult with the Boundless Strike. And that looks to be probably enough as Yowie just one more right click for Matu. No, make it 2. He actually missed there. All right, he's going deep. Rethinking life decisions here, but if they can get this kill, this would be huge. Problem is, they've used Doom, he's dead. Bristle's super low.
Yapsar missed a lot of kisses there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Don't know if he's an experienced kisser.
I'm not going to touch that one, Synderen, but I appreciate the attempted alley-oop. I'll just let that go out of bounds.
Okay.
Has fallen.
Just sail away, sail away. As now, what is Palos working on? So he's still working on the Deso. Has the Sange, of course, which we've been seeing still despite the nerfs. Yeah, he's getting initiated on again, and even the RP used, that will ensure the kill again for Matu. And they're gonna find somebody else. Oh, the Bristleback wants to play. Yowie. He has the casual Sange. I don't think it'll save him this time around. Minus armor applied, and that is a double kill for Matu. As we are, it is the 20-minute point, and the most exciting part about this game is whether Puppy will get that shard or not. Very exciting stuff.
Nice skewer.
300 away, and another skewer, triple kill. This is the slowest kill streak ever. And this is going to be, at the very least, a set of mid-racks. I mean, 30-4, not remotely. This is probably a bigger stomp than last game.
I was going to ask, which game do you think was most one-sided? And I kind of feel like, yeah, this was a bigger stomp. Last game was 33 minutes, by the way, for Execration.
Yeah.
But Secret with the 21-minute barracks, absolutely destroying all 3 lanes. Oh, well, they did destroy top, in fairness, but they held their own.
Yeah, I mean,
they destroyed the other 2 lanes harder than the sum of the 3 lanes last game.
All right, Aegis has expired, and Secret's going to respect this.
What's it going to do? Stacks get interesting.
I mean, you get the HP talent potentially, right?
Right, but you're level 9 minute 25, so
yeah, that's true.
I think it's better to save it for the potential.
Loyal into the silence. He's not able to get to his invest off. He has to buy back into the game. Inkswell does connect as Doom just trying to trot away here. BKB'd right now. Actually gets doomed himself. I believe it was a Lotus Orb Reflect or something like that, as we have the Doom still applied to Matu in the meantime, but he's fine just right-clicking as Zai has come to the rescue with the RP, and they die back on the Life Stealer, and that's just GG.
Damn.
Yeah, the Lotus Reflect was pretty clutch, although not really.
You know, what's pretty cool about this series is when you combine the KDs from both games, it was really even. I think Execration won by about this score as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't far off,
It
at
was-
least.